Hey guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, you read the description correctly. I mean, the title of the video correctly. We are moving. We have moved actually. There's still stuff back at the old place I have to grab in less than 30 minutes, but I'm waiting for my folks to go to a convenience store to get some bath supplies. And if I seemed a bit monotone, it's because I really need to change my bed sheets. I have a bit of a sore throat. I'm here with Mr. Gunji. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. Just watching over him because he's just getting familiar with his surroundings. You ever been inside of the car with a wailing cat for 30 minutes? It really makes you want to lobotomy and question why you have him. So someday I'll give the house tour in like a couple months after this video is released, but not right now. It's not presentable. So yeah, I'm trying to focus the background on a corner of the area that's actually in good condition, in proper order. I still think it was a waste of space bringing that plant that touches the floor, but whatever. No one ever listens to me. So, yeah, enjoy these cinematic shots of the us leaving the house, and I forgot to take some shots of the journey getting there. It's nighttime right now, so it's not like you'll be able to see anything. Otherwise, I'd totally include that. But I'm sure we're gonna have to go back to the place tomorrow. I can do it then. But yeah. As well as some shots, I'll also include some previous clips, just a highlight reel of sorts. I seem depressed, and I actually like the way my room looks. I actually almost took my jacket off, but then I had to stop myself because I need to go back out in less than 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm a little depressed. Had some great moments in that place. At times it was a living hell, but at least there was stability in my life. Now it's just, well, uncertainties. One good thing is it's closer to everything. There's a McDonald's just down the road. I just hope I'm not gonna be in the mood for a quarter pound of a cheese every time I look out my window. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, guys, and be sure to subscribe because I hate to get YouTubey, but I feel like I have to because I'm trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the year, and I'll be honest, it hasn't been doing so well. I've gained plenty of subscribers, but I've also lost subscribers at an alarming rate with no rhyme or reason. Yeah, 500 subscribers would be a big milestone to complete within a year, but I do believe it can be done, especially since I have 2.1 unique viewers per month. And I'm only asking for a fraction of that, like not even. So, yeah, be sure to hit the subscribe button because trust me, you're not going to want to miss the awesome content I'm putting out. I haven't done a live stream since Black Ops 6, but once everything is settled, like around this weekend, shortly after this video was uploaded, I'm gonna stream the Black Ops 6 campaign. I've already played it, full disclosure, but it's yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had a little more hindsight because I remember when I streamed Cold War, I was just spent hours not knowing what to do, and it really hurt the flow of not only the gameplay but more importantly the stream. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I was prepared. So yeah, again, enjoy the rest of the video. It is now day 3 of the moving process, so I figured I owe you guys an update. The last 2 clips you just saw were from the second day. All right, so yeah, a few updates. Yeah, this I mean, I'll probably give you a more proper tour by the end of the video, but this is basically the geography. Actually, you know what? Let me quickly show you what's outside, because it is definitely a step up from the view at the other place. You'll probably also notice the golden arches out there. Hopefully I'm not going to be in the mood for McDonald's anytime soon. I mean, I do have a meeting that I was planning on having at the McDonald's. I just have to make sure I have the money to get it, to buy something there. So yeah, luckily everything's in walking distance. I didn't really see too many sidewalks coming out of this place though, but I'm sure by the time I get there will be sidewalks, hopefully. I've seen plenty of people walking on my way here, so there's no reason why there wouldn't be. But yeah, you know, the night, yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, we're talking about leaving a place I've been living in for 19 and a half years, basically. And even though I had my issues with the place, like the faulty wiring, how the power would cut in and out, which if you're in the middle of something that's electrical, which is pretty much all the time, let's be real, it can be a major inconvenience. But you know, it was still home, you know? So, and, when I, when I got here the first night for the last time after returning to the old place to, grab some more stuff, I, s- I was on my knees getting ready to unpack. I was unpacking and, like, I was this close to crying. Yeah, and I didn't really know why. I mean, I don't think I was that homesick because, as I said, I was pretty excited to get settled in before. But yeah, I think maybe I was just tired, or it was induced by bipolar. I mean, it wasn't. I feel like it wasn't an I feel like I need to lie down kind of tired, but it was a long day. I had basically 2 hours of sleep the night before. It would have been three, but I haven't really changed my bed sheets in a while, apparently, because the way I usually sleep on either my sides or on my belly. But of course, the sheets weren't washed, and I'm allergic to dust, so yeah, I finally tried to sleep on my back, and that worked, but it took me nearly an hour to figure it out. So, yep. Yeah, I've just been tossing and turning the night before. I mean, the air gets pretty stale. I mean, this kind of feels like the introducing me video all over again. And in a way, it kind of is because we're entering a new chapter, not just in my life, but certainly in this channel. It's not going to be too different, but we'll see. I'm going to be putting out the same type of content. I don't know if there are any places to explore in this area, but we could take a look eventually. So, yeah, as I was going to say, in that introducing me video, there was an AC, despite the fact that we had two fans and a ceiling fan and an AC unit going through the house. And I didn't really do a good job of explaining why there was a massive AC in a place with so many fans and a main AC unit. But basically, air doesn't the AC doesn't go through a lot because it's basically the end of the ventilation. So it always gets to the house, I mean, that part of the house, very minimum and very late. And when you have electricity going through, when you have electricity going through that place so much, it gets pretty hot very easily. And the AC unit, while it's a bit I'm getting ahead of myself. The ceiling fan in that room, it only one setting worked. The low setting, the motor was damaged. We had a couple fans. The white fan you've probably seen in my tall dresser in the back, which remained unplugged and was allowed to accumulate dust. And the floor fan, which I've used every now and then, even with the AC going to get some air circulating better. Got air blowing one direction, the fan blowing in the other. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I did a good enough job explaining, but yeah, whatever. Fortunately, that's not the case here. I'm in a townhouse now. I'm not sure if, I mean, I'm pretty sure the AC unit is, I'm not sure if the AC unit here in this townhouse is being shared across the rest of the houses. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's usually how it works. I don't know. I'd have to ask. But, yeah, we got... Hold on, let me end this clip so I could turn the camera. We've got one fan over there. I was watching a Call Me Chris video before. And, hold on. Oh, yeah, that's the PS4 down there. Haven't plugged it in. And the other AC is over there. So, got a perfect amount going in all directions. It can get pretty windy here, which is fitting for the town name that I'm not going to disclose. So you'll hear it blowing toward the windows rather frequently at times. It's pretty calm now. It's supposed to get up to 53 today in the mid-afternoon. But like I said, I'll give you a proper tour later. My parents are back at the house. We haven't finished packing. I'm surprised they didn't invite me to go with them. I know Dad wanted me to sweep the garage and vacuum the main floor before we leave. Even though we've officially moved, I mean, we're officially no longer living in that house, the new occupants aren't said to arrive till, I think Dad said they're arriving Friday or Saturday, basically. And it is Wednesday now, so we have a couple of days. There isn't much left. We only have one standard size car, a Fusion. But Dad has a friend with a pickup truck. I believe he is coming today, and hopefully, that means that, hopefully that means we won't have to worry about that ever again. So, yeah, I am currently waiting for the landlord and or electrician to knock on the door because we have a spare bedroom that Dad plans to use as his new office. And I have my desk there too because unfortunately there was not enough room, and if I had to give up having one piece of furniture at all times to have, it would be the desk, because even though it was handy, a bit of extra storage space, for things I don't know what to do with, like a box of tissues or what else? Just boxes of stuff, because I've got a lot, and yeah, I don't want to open the door to show you. I mean, it's not even set up, but I've got my desk in the dresser too. I mean, in the spare bedroom as well. I don't want to show you because we're keeping the cats in there. They have been really loud these past few days. And there is the lingering concern that they will try to sneak out whenever someone opens the front door. So, yeah, I'm just kind of trying to keep the noise in here to a minimum so that I'll be able to hear when he's coming. That's kind of why I have the door wide open. Even though I've had an easy enough time hearing the doorbell with it closed. We only got a new TV provider yesterday, so there wasn't an Wi-Fi to go with it, so there wasn't really any reason to have the TV hooked up, but I finally do, as you can see. And we no longer have DirecTV. It is, let me see what it says on the remote. Astound. That's the new thing we're using. So, yeah, the bye-bye DirecTV. I don't really know how easy I'll be able to hear it with the TV on. It's kind of, I mean, I'm sure I can hear it just fine. I had the TV turned down pretty low, but I have the door open just in case. I'm trying a new strategy where I let the cats in and I close the door behind them so they can't get out, and I'm hoping that maybe if I do it enough times, they'll be too scared to enter my room. I mean, they don't usually stay that long anyway, unless they decide to sleep on this chair right here or on the bed. I mean, that is my, like, that is that is primarily why I didn't let them sleep at the old place. Because I'd have to share a bed with them if they're even in the mood to share. We used to have a cat that got super vicious when you tried to invade his space. He goes by the name Midnight. He's no longer with us though, but maybe that's just PTSD. But yeah, I digress. Oh, yeah, I'm standing because I want to show you guys something. Hold on, let me set the thing down here. Which drawer did I put it in? Oh, this one. I knew that. I thought this shirt was lost forever. I love it so much, specifically because of the design on the back. I mean, I don't know why there's a griffin, because it has nothing to do with the Slaters, but I don't care. It's cool. Yeah, the Slaters were my school team's name. Yeah, my mother threw a lot of shirts I had away that I wore when I was a freshman, because according to her, I was growing into them, but it fit me really well. And because I haven't seen that shirt in so long, I thought it was on the chopping block. But nope, it was in there the whole time. It was stuck right behind this. Hold on. Let me flip the screen. It was packed behind this drawer right here. Only found out once I only found it after we removed all the drawers so that it wouldn't so it, you know, wouldn't be too heavy. But yeah, I was kind of stoked to find that, because I missed most of my shirts from 9th grade. I wore some cool tribal shirts with dragons and stuff on them. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I'll probably update you guys at the end of the day. I can show you what it looks like outside at night, because you can actually see stuff at night in this place. There's actually plenty of light this time. Give you guys a peek of what the 3rd-story window looks like at night. So I don't know if everything's been taken out of the house yet. I haven't asked. I mean, I can't find my PlayStation camera. I must have put it in one of my boxes that I had pre-packed and just forgot where it was. I mean, I'm sure I'll find it, because when it comes to my boxes, it's so easy to organize because I don't really have that much. But at the same time, in the back of your mind, you're like, did it get lost in the move? Those like moments, those like back burners in your mind of hysteria set in, but I'll look for it eventually. But yeah, if I don't update you in this video on whether or not I found it, I will you'll know when you don't see my face in my next live stream. Found it, guys. I found the PlayStation camera. Would have guessed it was in with the video games or the box of gaming supplies, plus a bunch of other things I didn't know what else to pack in. But nope. It was in with the bag of detachable cleats. The reason why I have detachable cleats is because in the place my very first job, whenever it would snow, the supervisors would always make us wear these, even though they weren't really that effective. So yeah, I just find that amusing, and plus I owe you guys an update. That's about all I have to say, though. So yeah, you'll definitely be seeing my face in my next live stream. Hope you're alright with that. feel like I owe you guys an update. This is meant to be the final clip of the video. Just wanna give you guys an update. We closed the deal on the house. It is officially no longer in our possession. And what else? Oh, I ordered DoorDash for the very first time. Yeah, before we lived in an area that was pretty much in the middle of nowhere, so therefore we couldn't really get DoorDash or Uber Eats, etc. anywhere, but that's not really an issue here. So I got McDonald's. I ordered a yeah, I'm using it as a trash bag now. So I mean, because we don't even have an official dumpster yet. I mean, let me see if I can. I mean, it's dark out now, but yeah, I don't know if I can show it, but what the? I needed to use two hands. Okay, you can kind of see it on camera. See where that little pile of snow is, and how the oh man, that's a nice cool breeze. Sorry, ADHD, but anyway, see how that how the curb just goes down. There is a little spot of concrete right there. That there's a little spot of not concrete but unpaved blacktop that it looks like the perfect fit for a dumpster. However, my parents were under the presumption that we were gonna get pails, and I'm not really sure what that little plot would be for, if not to put a dumpster in, but I hope we're not gonna get pails again, because I was responsible for taking out the trash at the old place, and oof, it was a nightmare. So if you put just each individual garbage bags at a time, like any day you want, rather than getting it all in one night, I feel like that would make my life a bit easier, but we'll see. Last time we lived in a townhouse, I was much too young to have any responsibilities. Although, I guess kids started doing their chores a long time ago at like between 8 to 10, so maybe I wasn't that young, but I certainly wasn't doing any chores. Yeah, anyway, I guess not. I guess some things aren't, I guess some traditions aren't meant to change just because we moved. Yeah, I was watching a Percocet Productions video. They don't upload anymore though, but it's fun to go back and watch their old videos. This is a slushie from a place that is less than that is just 0.2 miles away. So yeah, let me put this back out of the way. So yeah, every Friday we get slushies if we want. Yeah, it feels later than it actually is. You can probably tell the can you even see it on screen? I mean, it looks lit up on screen, but trust me, I mean, it's just because I have the brightness turned up. Yeah, that sign is not lit up. I mean, it's not even 4 o'clock. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, but it just feels late. I'm just trying to close the window. Back to my story about my DoorDash experience. You ever heard of Spirit Airlines? Well, that was the type of flight I had for my first experience, and as far as as far as first time experiences go, it was a major disappointment. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about DoorDash. I mean, granted, the McDonald's is uh it's less than a mile away, but the problem is, at the time we only had one key, and my parents took it, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving the place unlocked. So yeah, I just wound up taking advantage of DoorDash for the first time. And well, for one, for less than a mile, it was way too expensive. And two, the Uber driver didn't speak English. Yeah, so we ended up communicating via screenshots and photos. So yeah, that was really frustrating, especially since this address isn't exactly on the map. Like you type in my current address in you try to type in my current address in the McDonald's app, it won't show up. So I mean, hopefully that'll not be the case in say 6 months, but it doesn't matter because I'm never doing that again. I actually do have a copy of the house key, though, this time, so I won't need to do it again. But I'm pissed about that because that the total price was $28.39, and because I had to pay so much, I no longer have Netflix, but it's fine. I've got $12 coming from Avia Games, a game app, not sponsored, but yeah, I just have to wait like 1 or 2 days because I can't really buy things with PayPal anymore. I mainly just use it for acquiring and sending money to my bank account. So yeah, there's that. Oh, what else? I know there was more, but oh yeah, what I got was a large Diet Coke, um was it a medium? I'm gonna say it was a regular size Shamrock McFlurry, large fries, and a quarter pounder with cheese and bacon. So yeah, I don't usually get it without the bacon, but you know, I felt like trying something new. And it wasn't a combo meal because, believe it or not, if you order things separately, it'll be cheaper. So yeah, just a little tip for you guys. I actually recently watched a video about McDonald's before ordering, like things you should know about McDonald's before you eat there. And it was a pretty interesting stuff. If I find it, maybe I'll link it for you guys. I mean, it's not like it's not like they're gonna be too many original hands. I mean, we get it. McDonald's is unhealthy, but come on, like it's not like we don't already know this. And the salads aren't any better. Honestly, if you go to McDonald's to eat healthy, that's like the equivalent of going to a casino to save money. Speaking of casinos, I actually did wind up eating lunch there, a late lunch. My folks had a voucher at yeah, screw it, I'll say the name. It was the Wind Creek Casino. They had a voucher. If I wasn't so poor right now, I'd have probably played a hand at blackjack, but yeah, I mean, the only reason why I went with them is, well, I guess I was too lazy to make myself a PB&J, but I'm kind of glad I went. Even if it was a bit more time consuming than I would have liked, but yeah, I guess it was still fun. So, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, and like I said in the beginning, be sure to subscribe, because if you're watching this, like, you're probably going to be coming back anyway. I've got a lot of awesome content coming, and because I'm trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So, as always, Dr. Stephen James saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon for the next one.